Hey everybody, what's going on? Alec Hansen, Video 57, 100 videos, 100 days, and I'm bringing you some live action with Chad Anderson, one of our best and one of the best leaders I see right now in the mortgage field. Let's get it on. All right, everybody. Hey, Alec, here we are back again for another interview, and this time I'm really excited to be joined by my buddy Chad Anderson. Hey, Chad, say hey to everybody.
What's up, everybody?
So forgive his accent. He's from Nashville, so you got to give him a little grace. He's in God's country. We're all heathens out here in California. But I wanted to get somebody else on because I've gotten questions. You know, people want to hear from real people doing stuff. It's great that Alec has wonderful ideas, and that's fantastic. But it's like, well, can I talk to somebody who's actually like in the middle of like the work? And so, Chad, you're running a really successful operation, right?
Yeah.
Tell everybody a little bit about kind of what your world looks like down in Nashville and the surrounding area.
Sure. So, one, thanks for having me. Awesome to be on with you. It's
like a show. Now it's a show.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is different. Yeah, I'm not trying to sit here and record myself now. So, no, I appreciate it. Area manager based out of Nashville. So I cover rather, Nashville's kind of the hub. And then we have some loan officers over in East Tennessee in the Knoxville, Johnson City market. And then you go down to Huntsville, Alabama, which is originally where I'm from. And then Birmingham, Alabama, right below that. So
how many loan officers and managers are we talking?
Yeah, so we got 6 different managers, 47, 48 total producers right now in that group.
And then your units, you were telling me earlier?
Yeah, 1182 coming into the month of September, which right now is number 1 in the company. So we're trying to knock off Brian Buchanan. He's been sitting on that top spot for a couple of years. So we're trying to take a shot at him this year. And
so you guys can see, I'm not trying to bring on somebody who's not actually delivering tremendous experiences for customers, doing a great job. And the reason, Chad, that, I wanted to bring you on and have you talk a little bit was because I see you as a really forward contemporary leader who is leaning into digital marketing, leaning into video, putting yourself out there more and more. And so I'm like, hey, look, I want to pick his brain, get him out here to talk to people so they can see what you're doing every day. And so one thing I noticed is you've started like a recruiting series, right? So break that down. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so Q4, Q1, it's the biggest transition time ever in the mortgage industry. It's when everybody's on the move. They're looking for guarantees. Things are slowing down. They're swapping companies. It's crazy. It happens every year, right? This is the time. And so I just thought, whether they come to Loan Depot or go anywhere, it doesn't matter, but they need to understand what to ask for, what to look for, different topics to dig into. So I just thought, why not create a 10-part series on things that I've learned and all the same stuff, sometimes it's crap, that we hear every single day from recruiters, and really kind of give a behind the scenes look through a 2 or 3 minute video and hit on a different topic each week. So far we're through underwriting, we're through technology, and we got 8 more weeks to go.
So I love this, and I hope everybody takes a note here, because when you hear recruiting series, I'm sure everybody's mind immediately goes to, oh, he's going to just brag about how good his company is.
Yeah.
And instead, what I've watched you do, which is so cool, is you're like coaching people who probably don't even work for you about like the questions and the pitfalls and the traps of where you can get sucked in and what to actually ask, which I love. It's genius.
Well, and that's the thing. I didn't want it to be Loan Depot propaganda or whatever. I didn't want to be a politician doing a 3-minute public service announcement for Loan Depot every week.
That's my job.
Yeah, right. You do that. You got 100 videos to do. So no, I wanted more of just truly information and how it ties in and why it's important, because I truly believe not everybody understands or hears why. And sometimes they fall victim to certain things. So we just wanted to explain it a little better.
Now I've seen, you do a lot of videos too, in addition to this campaign. So what's happening? Like, what's the result? What are you seeing as a part of this?
Online brand presence has really grown. We're seeing more connections, more views. The recruiting videos we've done, around 2,000 views on each of those. And we've seen a lot of, it's funny too, like not everybody wants to comment publicly, but you'll get some direct messages or, whatever you want to call them, text messages, phone calls, things like that, that'll come from the side, which is cool. And so we just like to think that we're making a good impression on people, actually giving some things of value. And it's just helping create our brand. So
you're getting 2,000 plus views on these videos. You're getting organic connections, likes, not necessarily likes, but a lot of people that are reaching out and sending you a message, connecting to you on LinkedIn versus you, hunting down people, and then we were chatting a little bit before I hit the record button. After all that stuff, it sounds like it's become a lot easier for you to have authentic conversations with people.
Yeah, it definitely has. So when you do it and you stare at a camera, and we joked about this, you stare at a camera and talk about underwriting, it's kind of awkward, to be honest, but you know, you do 83 takes and you finally get the right one, post it out there. But it does make it easier. I mean, truly, I tell Shane Stanton this actually all the time, that it's kind of awkward talking about yourself or talking about things like that. So it's been easier to convey our story and to tell people why it's cool, what we're doing, who we are, and really dig in further than just, hey, we're the best. So it's been easier to connect and talk with people in person for sure.
So I hope everyone just really hears this, because the ability for you to put yourself out and make human connection, the things we've talked about before, are being lived out by Chad. You can go follow him on social media and see what he's doing, and you can watch his reach and his leadership brand continue to expand. In fact, you told me that you don't even necessarily do boring generic emails to your team anymore.
No, I don't. So
it's all video.
Yeah, it dawned on me, like, this year has really been a focus on the digital media and the presence and the videos, et cetera. And so earlier this year, I was kind of looking at him like, this sucks, honestly, to constantly type up this scoreboard and all these topics I want to hit on and send out an 8-paragraph email.
Which no one's going to read.
No, I mean, my own staff admits they hit delete as soon as they see it. You know, any email from me, it's like an Outlook rule. It goes to junk.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I said, why not just make this a little more fun? So we do videos, and sometimes like I'll ham them up, or I'll put a subliminal message in the background, you know, and do all this crazy stuff. And we have fun with it. And we do scoreboards and recognitions and anything coming from corporate or that we want to push, you know, we do that all through video now, even internally.
I love it, dude. So how is your team responding? You know, I think I love this kind of concept, because as you lean into this world, you know, obviously your team's behind you going, I wonder if I should be doing this stuff.
Right.
What are you seeing come from behind you as a leader?
So we are seeing more interaction and engagement and posting on social media. It is tough to get people to buy in that, hey, it's okay, just do the video. If it's not any good, you can hit delete, do it again. Like, I have to. I'm not a one-take guy. Very rare. So it's all right. Not a big deal.
But you have one guy you said that was putting out content now pretty regularly.
Yeah, Mark has done a much better job this year. And then we've seen some others. Mark Rude, though, he's got a hashtag Mark Rude, the mortgage dude, that he's been doing on Facebook and social media. So he's been sharing content, and we're working on growing that. But it's definitely gotten a lot better this year, and people are following more.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear to me that this is more and more the future. So it's great to see a leader like you who's in the mix, who's actually doing all the heavy lifting, continuing to find time to prioritize video, to put yourself out and your brand out there. And clearly the results are speaking for themselves. So I guess I would add this: if there's a leader watching this who is, you know, branch manager, area manager, leader of people, doing loans, what would you tell them? What would be your advice to them?
Yeah, mine would be, honestly, it's pretty simple. Like, just, you got to figure out how to be different. Right? Like, we hear the same pitch, we get the same call, the same email, the same LinkedIn message all day, every day. Yeah. So you've got to be able to figure out, how are you going to take your group to the next level? Why should someone follow you? And it should be something better than a canned answer that comes across in text. And so to me, I would just say, get out of your comfort zone. It's okay to be different, and show people why you're going to succeed in this platform. All
right, man. So we're hitting the end here. So I'm going to let you go, but I got one more question. You got a shirt on. The shirt says one more. Yeah. What does that mean? What is this about?
So we gave Tammy Richards one of these when she was here a few weeks ago too. So I hope she's been sporting it in California.
Is there a secret subliminal message here?
Well, yeah. So everybody always talks about goals that they want to hit. You know, it's always a thing. Q4. Oh, what goals are we going to do? So last year, I got tired of talking about numbers and goals. I said, can we not all just have a good attitude and say, I'm going to dedicate 2019 to doing one more and not worry about numbers? We're just going to do one more call, one more meeting, one more loan, one more app, one more hour at the office, just one freaking more every day. And this year we're setting records like crazy. So the group really bought in and adapted, and the t-shirt works because you're supposed to ask about it. So
there it is. Well,
good job on you.
Guys, and follow Chad. He's doing great stuff, and I appreciate everybody who's contributing to this kind of whatever this 100 videos thing is turning into. So Hey, enjoy now.